The following program was produced by the students of the Brian Lamb School of Communication at Purdue University.
On the loose, police are still searching for answers as a bank robber is still at large. We'll tell you how you can help Lafayette Police in their ongoing investigation.
And just ahead, an old campus classic is getting a new face. We'll tell you where you can get Den Pops after the Discount Den changes location.
Purdue Pete goes Greek. We take you inside Pete's Bid Day.
And later in the newscast, we'll show you the new Northern Lights of West Lafayette and how it might just change your game day experience. Hello and welcome to the 2019 season of Purdue Student News Fast Track. We'll bring you the stories of Purdue's campus and Greater Lafayette. This week we're coming to you live from the Stewart Center lobby right outside of Loeb Playhouse. I'm JD Arland.
And I'm Mary Caltrider. Our top story, a man is still on the run who police say robbed a Lafayette bank. It happened August 23rd at Regents Bank on the corner of Union and Earl, less than 3 miles away from Purdue's campus.
Officials say this man caught on camera at the scene is described to be 6 feet tall and in his 30s. He demanded the cash with only a note, took the money, and then walked out. This is the second unsolved bank robbery for LPD in the past 3 weeks. Both events took place within the same 2-mile range.
Anyone with any information on the robbery is asked to contact the Lafayette Police Department at 765-807-1200 or through the anonymous tip hotline at 800-78-CRIME.
New locations are being explored by Indiana conservation officers in the disappearance of a Delphi boy. Officials say the body of 4-year-old Owen Jones could be in the Wabash River after combing through Deer Creek last weekend.
Jones has been missing since May. He was last seen wearing a blue sleeveless t-shirt with blue shorts. Anyone who notices suspicious objects in the water is urged to call 911 immediately.
Investigators have still not posted any updates for a West Lafayette sexual assault that occurred over a month ago. Police responded to the reported attack at Wabash Heritage Trail just past campus on South River Road in late July.
Police released these photos of who they say is a person of interest. Police say the man is still at large as of this morning. The victim reported the incident to officials on July 20th. Initial reports say that the man was 5 foot 8 inches tall with short hair, no facial hair, and with a slim build. Call West Lafayette Police with information.
616 Stadium Avenue will be the new location of the Discount Den, just a stone's throw away from Mackey Arena. The Den's move, scheduled for mid-October, comes in response to new developments that will level Chauncey Hill Mall. Discount Den co-owner Matt Garofalo says the store may look a little different, but it'll still be the same old Den.
It's going to be built and set up pretty similar to what you see here. It's just going to be a little bit wider as opposed to the length that you see here.
From the outside looking in, it might seem like the Discount Den's in trouble, but Matt says they've taken this opportunity to tap into a new market.
We figured that would be good to move closer to the student population since you've got Mackey, Ross-Ade, you've got a lot of the academic buildings, you've got a lot of houses over there. So we want to move even closer to campus.
Gotcha. Now, Mary, although the Den's location is changing, owner Paul Griggs tells Fast Track News that Free Den Pop Friday isn't going anywhere. That's great news for Purdue students all across the board.
I do love to hear that. Fridays at Purdue sure are a good time to be a student here. And this past Friday, I was on the lookout for a night of comedy. Friday nights at Loeb Playhouse can mean only one thing. Who wants a free laugh? Purdue students line up once a month to watch the Crazy Monkeys.
I just got here, but I hopped in with these guys. How long have you been here?
I've been in line for like the past 45, 50 minutes.
I didn't realize you were here that long.
We got here around like 5:30, and then we wait until the show starts. The line gets like out the door sometimes, yeah.
The Crazy Monkey fans are some of the most dedicated fan base on Purdue's campus.
Every single one last year, so like probably 6 or 7.
A lot. This is my first show. I've heard that it's like really funny though. It can be kind of raunchy from what I've heard, which is, you know, great, up my alley.
The Crazy Monkeys are a student-run improvisational comedy group centered at Purdue. Founded in 1996, the comedy group now performs at some of the largest venues on campus.
We've done shows for sororities, we've done shows at an assisted living facility, like we've been everywhere. It's really cool. You know, we all come from different backgrounds, we have very different majors, all of us, but we all have like this one weird thing that unites us, and it makes us so close, and it's so fun doing work with them. Like if we're shooting a video or practicing, it's always really just fun.
The next Crazy Monkeys show will be Friday, September 20th at 8 p.m. So you can be sure to get your free Den Pop and enjoy a free comedy show. Coming up, something's different about the West Lafayette skyline.
We'll show you what it is and how it might brighten up your game day. Don't go anywhere.
So the Brian Lamb School of Communication has a long tradition as a department of communication originally, so well over 100-year tradition.
There has been communication here in the teaching of speech and organizational communication and other things for decades.
We have a very vibrant, I think, curriculum for our students in 5 different areas of communication.
It's everything from human relations and communication about relationships to public relations to communication within organizations to video production.
I think we attract really a variety of students who are interested in learning about communication skills, but then also being able to use those skills in a variety of settings.
Students have a lot of chances to get real, practical, applied experience, hands-on learning.
The classes that I've taken have definitely helped me grow in the career that I want, and I could not imagine taking any of these classes anywhere else.
I think a great part of our curriculum is when we have alumni who come back to classes and talk to students.
The networking is incredible through this program. We're all over the nation and even all over the world. I've actually had an internship where a Purdue grad was working there full time, and it was at Warner Brothers Studios.
I think when people hear about Purdue University, their first thoughts are probably engineering and astronauts. I'd like for students who aren't necessarily interested in being astronauts or engineers to also think about Purdue, but in terms of the Brian Lamb School of Communication.
Also very excited to see what my future holds because of Purdue, and I know I'm fully prepared because of the Brian Lamb School.
Being involved in the 3-year program at Purdue made it easier to say to myself I could get done in 3 years. The 3-year program helped save me a ton of money. Not completing my 4th year, I would save around $30,000. It will give you an advantage, if anything. Doing the 3-year program at Purdue has shown me that I have motivation to do whatever it takes to get my degree.
Welcome back. Purdue Athletics launched a $65 million renovation to update Ross-Ade Stadium this summer. And Phase 1 is just days away from being put to the test.
I went to Ross-Ade to talk to students and staff about the new update and see what's lighting up the sky at the home of the Boilermakers. Something's different about the night sky in West Lafayette this fall. Vibrant colors spilling out of Ross-Ade Stadium light up the sky in nearby structures. The source? A 370-foot by 10-foot, quote, monster ribbon board that's new to Ross-Ade's north end zone. Construction began less than 2 months ago, and with just 24 hours until opening day for Purdue football, that scoreboard looks ready to go.
And if you think the north end zone Jumbotron is something special, just wait until you see what Purdue Athletics is planning to do with the south end zone, just next year.
The ribbon boards are just the first step in a nearly $120 million update of the historic stadium, including new seating, new video boards, and an updated concourse. Updates like this are welcomed by students, like Brandon, who's been a member of the student section for 3 years now and hasn't missed a home game that entire time.
Yeah, I got a couple opportunities to take a look at it. It's really nice. I think it's really going to help the atmosphere, especially in those night games, because the fans are as big of a part as the team in this one.
The student section isn't the only group excited for the new updates. According to Alexis Brown, a member of the fan experience staff at Ross-Ade, the sky's the limit for the new boards.
I think the addition of this to the north end of Ross-Ade is just an exciting new feature that fans, it's going to be interactive for them, so it's something that'll add to the excitement, the atmosphere of Ross-Ade. Mackey Arena got new video boards within the last couple years, and that added a whole new element to the already exciting atmosphere.
But for now, Boilermaker fans are looking forward to a brighter football season than ever before. JD Arland, Fast Track News from Ross-Ade Stadium. The new ribbon scoreboard will be ready to go by tomorrow's noon kickoff against Vanderbilt. And Mary, I can't wait for next week's night game against TCU. That scoreboard's really going to be something special.
It sure is. I can't wait. My family's coming. It's going to be a good time. Labor Day weekend here at Purdue was short of quiet. Sorority recruitment wrapped up with an exciting bid day. I follow around one special new member to see how he takes on the sorority girls. I am here with Purdue Pete. It is sorority bid day. I have my crazy pants. He's got his crazy personality. Let's go.
Purdue Pete took on sorority recruitment bid day this Labor Day. With 2 handlers at his side, he went into this craziness with a crew.
Pete's biggest challenge for this bid day.
For today, I would say probably the number of people that are going to want to take pictures with Pete. It's also very hot out, so he's going to be working hard to stay cool. Luckily, we've got the mobile, so that goes a little fast, so we'll get a nice breeze going.
1, 2, 3. Pete, get back in the picture.
Pete's day consisted of pictures, pictures, more pictures, and some dancing along the way. The heat was no joke. Luckily for Pete, some houses offered a break in the AC. Not to mention, the new and improved Pete-mobile had a breeze. Pete's bid day was exciting and full of making people smile. It had me ending my day saying, "Rush Purdue." For Fast Track News, this has been Mary Caltrider.
Purdue Pete can be seen at more than just sorority bid day. He also makes appearances at weddings, alumni events, and coming up, football tailgates. This past Wednesday, there was a Purdue-wide study abroad fair. Program representatives met with interested students in the union. Dean Joel Ebarb even dressed up for the occasion.
Every year, the Student Union hosts the Purdue Study Abroad Fair so students can look into potential programs that would fit in their summer schedules and make their summer a lot more interesting. With so many opportunities and programs present at the fair, students are left with a lot to think about. Their goal does remain pretty similar, as we talked to one student about why he wanted to.
I want to see more of the world, you know. There's not a lot of stuff to see in Indiana, so hopefully I can study in Spain or somewhere a little more exciting.
While the customer is king, students wouldn't choose to go into certain programs without the work of the ambassadors at the fair. And we were able to catch up with one of the ambassadors for the Arland program, and he went for the visual route rather than the audible route.
It's a pretty sort of typical Irish combination of rugby shirt, shorts, white tennis shoes, and some kind of socks. Now the hat, maybe not, but otherwise you might see somebody wearing a combination like this in many different situations all over Ireland.
If you're thinking about studying abroad, there's no better time than now.
For further information on study abroad opportunities, you can visit the Purdue Study Abroad page or visit Young Hall. I have to say, JD, being at that fair made me think about my semester. I just came back from London, and man, do I miss it.
Yeah, all the way across the pond and back in a matter of a semester. I can't believe you didn't pick up an accent.
Oh, I tried. It's pretty bad.
Coming up, being the new kid isn't always easy. We'll show you what guidance the Purdue Class of 20 has for the Purdue Class of 2023. Fast Track, we'll be right back.